instead of fastening it off, you would chain 1, okay? And then the next 10 stitches you want to single crochet. So just like I showed you before, you only grab 1, you have 2 loops, pull through both, that's 1 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There, you've done 10 single crochets right there. Then you want to turn it, chain 1, and then you want to do a decrease, a single crochet decrease. Now what you want to do for that, okay, you want to go in the first hole and grab your yarn like you would to make a normal single crochet in the first stitch. And instead of grabbing the yarn again and pulling through, you would go into the next stitch, grab it again and pull it through, and now you have 3 stitches, and you pull through both, and that decreases your amount of stitches in the row. It's like cutting it in half. 2 became 1 because there's now only 1 V on top that you'll go through on the next row. Then you would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 single crochets. Then there's 2 more stitches left, and you would do the decrease again. Grab 1, and then go in the next hole, next stitch, grab again, and pull through both, and that is a single crochet decrease. We'll turn it again, chain 1, and then we just single crochet across. It should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Turn again. See, we're starting to get a little ear flap on the side of our hat. We chain 1 again, and we will decrease in the first 2 again. So 1 loop, 2 loops, go through all 3, then it's 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 3 and 4 single crochet. There's 2 more stitches, we decrease those. You got your 3 loops, pull through all 3, turn again, chain 1, single crochet across, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Turn, chain 1, decrease in the next 2, so 1, 2, single crochet in the next 2, 1, 2, and then decrease in the next 2 stitches again, turn again, single crochet, chain. We go across with single crochets. That's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, chain 1, and we decrease twice. So 1 decrease in 2 stitches, and then another decrease in the other 2 stitches. Go through 3, turn, single chain, and then we decrease 1 last time in the last 2 stitches. Decrease. Okay, then you want to fasten it off by doing a slip stitch. So you'll slip it in, then get your scissor, cut it off, and pull it through so it's like a knot. Pulls it tight. And that's your first ear flap on the side of your hat there. Now, you may notice every time you join the stitches, it'll leave almost like a line. And since you joined the last row here and made these, you want to go this way, counting the gap between one ear flap and the other, so that this line is sort of to the back of the hat, and then the line isn't as well seen. The little seam is hidden in the back. So you would count these stitches and then start your second ear flap here. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, this was the last stitch we were in, right here. Then it says to leave 19 stitches between each ear flap for the preschool size. So you would count 1, 2, like little V's from your last row. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then in the 20th one, you would slip your needle in it, your little hook, into the stitch there. You would pick up your gray yarn again, leaving a little tail. You'll have to weave it in later. Okay, so you pick it up with my index finger. I like to hold it down so it doesn't slip out when I'm adding a new yarn. Grab it with my hook, pull it through, and then do one chain. There you go. Then you want to pretty much do the exact same thing that you did on the other side, the other flap on this side. Just the exact same thing. So that's what I'll do. Okay, then you want to slip stitch, cut it off, pull it through, pull tight. You've got 2 ear flaps on your hat. Now, with red yarn, you want to single crochet all around the edge of the entire hat in the gray here. Go around it with single crochets all the way up the ear flaps and down and all the way around the edge. I usually like to start wherever the seam is to pull in my red yarn. So that's right here. Can't really see it, but it's here. And then I slip my hook in, grab my red yarn. There's the end. Grab it with my finger and pull it through and do a slip stitch and then a single crochet in the first hole, and then all the way around. So you're gonna pretty much in whatever space you can see that, I don't know how to explain it. As you go up here, you'll see there's like little holes that are well spaced out. You want to try and make your stitches look perfectly spaced. So as we go up the side, I'll try and show you. So I would go in here, and then in this one, and then I would probably go here, and then here, and then you can sort of see the pattern that happens. You can see where you should go in next. And the reason we do this at the end of every crochet pattern, like even blankets, is to neaten up the end. It makes it look more smooth and perfect at the edges. I like to, there's always like one little hole at the top of the ear flap. I will do 3 single crochets in that space. So 1, 2, and 3, and it sort of helps to like go around the top, and then when I do the braid later, I will slip it through that same hole. Makes it kind of stretched out and easier to work with. And then you would go down this side, and I like to go over top of my little loose end for a little while. That way later when I have to weave it in, it's already partially weaved in, and I only have to weave in a little bit on the end. Kind of makes it easier. So with that on the top of my stitches, that little string, it's gonna go underneath these little red stitches and kind of help with the weaving in process. So I'll just do it for a few stitches down the side. Maybe right after this one, then I'll just sort of let it loose, and then later when I weave it in, it's already been woven in like that far, this far. So I only have to like do it 1 or 2 more times to keep it secure. Continue all the way around, okay? Just slip stitch into your first red single crochet, grab it again to slip stitch it, cut it off, pull it through, pull it tight, and that's the base of your sock monkey hat. All you got to do now is make all the little embellishments and weave in the ends. So let's get to that. Okay, so now what I like to do is weave in all the ends on my base, all of the little yarn ends, so that I am ready when it comes time to add my little mouth and eyes and the pom-pom on top and the braids in the sides here. So let's quickly do that. I like to use these, like I said in my previous videos, with the little scoopy dupe on the end. And let's do that. Okay guys, I hope you liked this video. I think it turned out really cute. The eyes are maybe not quite perfect, but you saw the struggles I had with that. The pom-pom's not exactly, it's a bit scraggly, but I thought that's perfect for this cute little sock monkey. And if you want, you can get creative. I also made one in pink, in a smaller size. You can get creative and do whatever colors you want. It's your own happy little crochet world. You can make whatever you want. I hope it made sense, that it wasn't confusing at all. I have Repeat Crafter Me's pattern and blog link in the description below. If you have any suggestions or any crochet ideas you'd like to see me show you how to make, you can leave it in the comment section below. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I will be trying to do a lot more for beginners as well as more harder things like character blankets further along. Or not necessarily characters, but different corner-to-corner blankets I plan on doing later. I haven't forgotten, I am doing a nail art video. I'm just actually waiting for one of my nails to grow out a little further. It broke not that long ago. As soon as it's a little bit longer, then I will be doing a nail art video, as well as I'm going to be doing the restore on that old jewelry box I mentioned in my last video. If you haven't checked out my first and second videos where I crochet blankets for Ben and Christine from Simply Nailogical, I'll put a little linky thing up there if I can figure it out. And you can check those out as well. Thanks for watching. Stick around if you want to see more crazy crafts. Bye!